What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Planet Crafter. In the previous episode, we have extensively put some flower spreaders on our field in front of our base, and so we are increasing biomass. We also have the two algae growers over there, which we already used to get some algae and make fertilizer. We are not doing super hot on the food because we need quite the eggplants and other minerals like mushrooms or plants like mushrooms. Mushroom is actually not a plant, right? It's a fungi. So we are having that. We have found quite a lot of sulfur, and we'll need quite a lot of sulfur in the upcoming episodes. First off, I'd love to expand on our food growers. And the food grower is actually pretty easy to make. Again, we need water. We're gonna check on the energy situation. We are good on energy. We can make quite a lot of that. And I was thinking about getting this. So I want... We actually have a T2 algae generator. We're doing pretty good on biomass. Let's check how much that T2... Okay, that is not that bad. It is double, almost triple the amount of oxygen, and it is way more in the amounts of plants, even more than the biomass or the flower spreader. So T2 is something we'll try to fix this episode. But first off, I'd love to get the grower, the food grower, a little bit more, fixed. Okay, for that we need 3 iron, 3 titanium, and 3 cobalt. For now, we'll check how that looks and maybe expand a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually do 4. Not sure. Titanium, iron, cobalt. Titanium, iron, cobalt. How much do we have? 3. Why not? We have 5 now. I thought that was iron. That is not iron, that is silicon. So maybe one more. Where is the iron? Okay, we have 2. You know what? Maybe we need it. 5, 5, and 1 more cobalt. We can make use of that. All right. Let's expand on our food situation, because we need a lot of eggplants for all this bio stuff. Let's get some oxygen. All right, oxygen done. Let's check how we are going to do that. We are going to place that. Yeah, something like this. Why does that not work? Is that because it's... Okay. And what about... What? What's the matter? I have a feeling that there's something wrong. Yeah, now I can actually do that. So let's make that. Let's do it like that. Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Yes, and we can put the growers on the outside. We've actually made a little bit of a bigger, how do you call it? A bigger office, kind of. All right. Oh, let's get the eggplants out. I know that stops the progress, but that's okay for now. Yep. And let's place the food growers over here. Does it matter? I don't think so. Let's... just for visual purposes. Put a lot of them. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. Let's put this one here. Because we cannot put another one over there. We'll put the eggplants in there. And we have to not forget that we also need normal food. So aluminum and iron and water bottles. That is what I need. Well, we got the water bottles. So we can make 5 more. Got 2 iron. Let's get a little bit more iron and a little bit more aluminum. Yeah, iron. Iron, iron. Okay, that's a little bit too much. We have 5 iron. What else did we need? Water bottles, aluminum, and iron. That is everything. Yeah, okay. Let's start with that. Terraforming Index, or TI, is ramping up pretty nicely. I want to check that Tusca. I actually like the Tusca flower more than the golden seed flower. But hey, it's the 6 times the efficiency, so yeah. Food grower. How much? Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I did not bring the eggplants with me because I thought it wasn't that necessary. Well, it is. It actually is. So I'll have to... I know that in the big... in the big one over there, there's a lot of eggplant seeds. So I think we'll make a little trip over there. For now, I'll put these ones in and these ones in. Mushroom, mushroom, and normal food. You know what? We'll keep it like this for now. This'll do in the long run. I don't have to speed run it, you know. So this'll do in the long run. We still have some eggplant for fertilizer. Yep. How are we on power? We have 300 power. We have 300 power. And I love to put the T2 Biodome in, but we need fertilizer for that. And for the fertilizer, we need the eggplant. Is that right? Yeah, so I cannot make the biolab for now. I need more eggplant for that. That was pretty close by, wasn't it? Yeah, I need eggplant for that. Okay, then I'd love to make 4 ore extractors. Is that enough? So that is 160 on energy plus, yeah, plus the 160. So that's 250. That should be enough energy. Let's drink something. Let's check if we can grab some algae. Nope, these are not ready at all. And so let's put in 2 more ore extractors. For the ore extractors, we need super alloy and iridium rods. We have 2 iridium rods. Yeah, we have osmium. We have more than 8 osmium, so we can make 2 of those. We have not enough aluminum for now. And we'll make 4 super alloy. We do not have any super alloy. So I'll make 4 super alloy first. And then put the ore extractors in. Okay. 4 cobalt. And enough of this. 4 of that. 4 cobalt. Let's check the extractors. Yep. That should be good. Is that iron? Yeah, but I'll check the extractor first. There we go. And silicon. I think I only need a little bit more silicon. 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 There is some over here. I think I had a few at base too. Food level critical. Let's get back. Because I don't have any food with me right now. I hope I can survive a little bit longer. That should be quite the ending. That would be super sad. Dying of hunger. Our little flower field. Food. We're good now. Yeah, I have silicon over here, right? So, we're good. We are good. That was 4 times. Yep. We need aluminum. That's 4. Excuse me. Then titanium and the iridium rods. And the osmium. Let's get over there. We'll find the titanium on our route. Probably. Yep. There we go. Now we can place the 4 ore extractors, and I want to mine the iridium so that we have a constant supply of that, and the sulfur actually. So first off, like that, and next to it, the other one. Let's grab some air, not that I really need it, but now let's get back to the sulfur fields. There we go, and we'll put them on top of this ridge, fairly close by. Something like that. Where is it now? Oh, of course. I'm such a dummy. Yeah, I need more iridium. And more osmium. And so we're now somewhat self-sufficient on the iridium ore. Yeah, we are mining iridium. That is cool. And now I'd like to mine the sulfur. And then we are really in business. Yeah, we're doing fairly good. Let's check on the algae. Not yet ready. Okay. Oh wow, that lake is... I think we're almost finished at the lake stage. Yeah, just around 16 more percent. Maybe we'll even finish it this episode. Who knows? Osmium. Yeah. Osmium and 2 iridium rods. And 3 more. And yeah, so that is something we'll mine now. So we don't have to worry about the iridium anymore. We can actually make the other... we can actually make heaters fairly easy now. Because yeah, we have everything to make that. So the T4 heater should come up quite fast, I think. We can use that to further heat up this planet. Because we can see that there's still ice on this planet. And we want to turn this whole planet into one big jungle. Let's check if they already have some iridium. They do. I can take that with me. Oh, they actually are doing that pretty nicely. Yeah, one thing of is like a little bit of quality of life I was thinking about is putting shredders at the outposts, so that you can actually shred everything that you don't need. Right, let's put these in here. Okay, I cannot place them any other way. And so I'll put that one. I'll link it. Why is it not working? It is. And this should be mining sulfur. Yeah. And now we can just walk over there like this. That's the pro of being connected. Let them do their thing. And let's get something to drink. So yeah, we're mining aluminum, iridium and sulfur now. And I think those are the most important items we can mine at this moment. I'll check the algae, but first let's get something to drink. Do I need... No, I'll work on the biome first. Biodome. Not ready. I'm actually falling. There is gravity. Not yet ready. Am I that impatient? Algae? Algae? Another storm coming in. I think we are fairly full. And I will place the... I'm not sure if I can place lockers in here. But I will try to place the lockers in the biolab, because that is where we need most of that stuff. Do we have some iron over here? No, we don't. Let's try to not die. Let's find ourselves some iron. Come on. It's hard to enjoy life on this planet with so many storms, but we'll weather them. We'll resist them. Iron. Iron. And more iron. Actually, grab one more iron. There we go. That is cobalt, isn't it? Just checking for it not to be osmium. No, it's cobalt and aluminum. We're good. We have enough of that. We have enough of that. What did I do? Yeah. I'd like to make the lockers in here. If I'm able to. Yeah, I am. There we go. Let's call this LG. Did I spell that correctly? And let's call this sulfur. And then the other stuff is bio stuff. Almost full on algae. Is that algae? Yeah, I spelled that. Oh, I did not. Excuse me. Algae. And sulfur. Let's check the eggplants. Almost done. That is food. This is bio stuff. Sulfur. We'll break this down and we'll still call it bio stuff. But I actually want it to be eggplants only, for example. Fertilizer, we need eggplant for that. Sulfur and algae. We can make explosive powder later on. First we need that. What do we need for... Oh, okay. So we need for a bacteria sample. I'm not sure if we have enough algae. I'll actually work on that right now. So that that is not ready. We'll eat a little bit of squash. What did I want to say? I wanted to make this one. We need 1 fertilizer for that. We can make that. And we need 2 super alloy. And so this generates, I hope, more algae. How much for that? There's 1 eggplant in there. I can like break that down now, because that doubles it. I can break these 2 down. Yeah. I hope I didn't drop any. Nope. And let's make a... Okay, just 1 fertilizer. And that is not in this one, right? Nope. I just need 1 more fertilizer. Sulfur. Algae. And eggplant. Can I make 1 now? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I will put that around somewhere around here. And so 1 of these are worth more than... Yeah, definitely. So these are more efficient. How much do they grow, actually? Growth speed is 1.4. Can I open that? No. 1.4 is the growth speed. I'm not sure what it is on this one. But who cares? These have 18 plants and are actually better than the flower spreader. Which makes you think I can actually... Yeah, the algae spreaders are much better than the flower spreader. But I need a bioplastic nugget for that. But are they also when this is 6 times? I don't think so. Yeah, plants is 7.3. Oh. Oxygen is 7. So it's like 700. Ah, okay. So the oxygen is better on this one. But not the biomass. Okay. Good enough. Good enough for now. For the biodome, we need a 1 super alloy and we need a lot of algae. We also need 2 fertilizer. We can take the eggplant and we can make the fertilizer now. This is almost ready. That is almost ready. Let's make the 2 times fertilizer. 2 sulfur. And 6 algae. And we can make 2 of that. Let's get something to drink. What else? Bacteria sample. Get all of that. How much? 2 bacteria sample. That should be fairly easy. We need quite the water bottles now. Lake water. Just as I said that. We have unlocked that one. Okay, super alloy and sulfur. Just need the sulfur. We'll get rid of the algae and we'll get rid of the iridium, which takes up space. Iridium. Like that. One super alloy away. Yep. Let's sort this. I'm just wondering how this one is doing. Yeah, that's a lot more algae. That is a lot more algae. And we need that. We need a lot of it. 2 super alloy. Working on that right now. Some stuff dropped here. Cobalt. Let's use that one. Is that also a cobalt? Yep. Okay. 2 aluminum, 2 magnesium, 2 silicon, 2 iron, 2 cobalt. I just need 1 more titanium. Yep, 1 more titanium. There should be some over here. Yep. Is that all? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yep. 51 million Terraforming Index. Let's check on our stages while we're making the super alloy. We are towards mass. We have surpassed lakes, so our lakes are not growing anymore. We have the super alloy and we can now make the T2 Biodome. Super, super nice. Let's check the energy first. We have the energy for that. Now, my idea with the biodome is almost the same as with the other biodome. It's just that I'd like to connect them later on. So maybe I'd like to... Yeah, that is something I'd like to do. How is this working out? Yeah. Okay, almost. I just need to build 1 living compartment. So 2 iron, 1 titanium. Iron. And the titanium. Oh, that despawned. So if you wait long enough, stuff will despawn. Not these ones, but the ones from the meteorites. Or the asteroids. Whatever you call them. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Yeah. Okay, that worked. Let's place this here, and then let's place the biodome over here. Okay. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I just like a little bit of altitude in those buildings. It looks, to me, it looks a little bit more like a base that way. That is not iron. Is there iron in here? Yep, it is. So now it is good for us to check little lakes or little water puddles because there could be a loot in there. So that's something we have to be careful about. Have to also be careful about the oxygen. That is in there. Now let's place the bigger one over here. There we go. Wow, that is a unit. And I'd like to connect them over there later on. And so we're building that way. That is a unit. But that should make us something very special. And that is tree bark. We're actually having our first tree in Planet Crafter. I like that. And I like to keep the other biodome and the lab over here. Yeah, we're gonna check how we're gonna reroute that. But we are creating tree bark now. Not sure what I need that for. We can see that the biomass is now ramping up also. And the plants are ramping up too. Is that because of this? Okay, so that's almost... Is that the same as... No, okay, so the algae generator is better at creating plants. Energy is 32. I'm just checking if I can make another one. And then we have used almost all of our power. Biomass is now increasing. And with that, the oxygen is also increasing, I think. Oh yeah, we have a lake collector now, which could help us. Let's check if we can make 3 bio nuggets. Bio stuff. We actually have 3. That is good. Lake collector. Aluminium and magnesium. Aluminium and magnesium. Is it 1 aluminum or aluminium? Yeah, just 1. And let's get the lake connector in. A collector. Let's put that over here. There we go. That can create a lot of water for us. So that we eventually can get rid of this one. Alright. That is awesome. Last thing. What we're doing on power. We do not have enough power for an algae generator. But I like to... hey, these are done. These are done. Let's put the nuggets in there. Or the mushrooms, and so nuggets to be. Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. Let's, how about the heat? What are we doing? How we're doing on that? Okay. Yeah, pressure is still slowly but surely. If we can unlock this one, now we're good. And if we can unlock that one, we're good. So for oxygen, we actually need to be sure to unlock more bio stuff. That is it for this episode now. I'd like to end this episode here. We have expanded. We can see the big biodome on our base. In the back, we have increased our food part, so actual food to eat, and the eggplants for the bio stuff. And we have a lake collector now with a T2 Algae Grower. Oh, and we've placed 4 ore extractors. Well, if that isn't progress, I'm not sure what is. The lake stage is done. And with that being said, I have really enjoyed this episode. Leave a like and subscribe if you did too. And I'll see you all in the next episode where we will read the message we just received. This was Ambron. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.